brother.
How's it going, man?
Good.
You have a good day yesterday?
No.
You did it? Oh,
no.
Man.
I started out 700 above, and then I took a whack at a couple spike hauls, and yeah, I ended up $300 red.
So you missed
because I over traded. So not doing that no more.
Did you take calls in that morning chop?
Yeah. Yeah. I knew better too, but it happens.
Yeah, for sure. I was like, do not trade. Like, it was so hard to not, like, it was holding that base level. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, well, and my system, and my strategy, it would wick me in. I'd set my buy at a certain level, and it'd wick me in, and then it'd dump. And so I'd sell out, and then it'd wick me in, and it dumped. I'm like, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
And then I just threw in the towel. I'm like, I still had buying power, but I just figured, you know what? There's no point. I just threw the towel in at that point in time.
The people that have those big comebacks, I'm always just like, holy shit, because it's really hard to put yourself in a hole and then get out of it. I mean, just mentally.
Yeah, it's hard to trade that way too.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will say I think one of my favorite plays for the bell, we've got Palantir and Tesla. That's it. That's the only two for as far as longs, like. Apple and Google will be good for maybe a couple week out longs, but I think there's going to be some profit taking at the bell.
Oh yeah.
For sure on that. That's going to pull back a little bit.
Yep. Okay. I'm making
the one hour on Tesla's got an inverted head and shoulders set up, and 135.80 is the break of the neckline. Actually, 135.30 is break of the neckline.
Which one?
Tesla.
Tesla is at 330. So you mean 335?
Yeah, 335. Sorry.
Okay.
It's still early.
Yeah, I have this big zone that rejected June 11th, and it held in late May, like May 22nd and all that. We gapped up, lost it at the beginning of June, retested it June 11th. We went over and down end of June. Another retest July 21st. Haven't really had traction above this level where we're at right now. So we need to SR flip over that level. That zone for me goes 328-ish. 320. Yeah. 328 till about right here. 335. Where we're sitting at pre-market. I have a zone. I'll post that as well.
Yep. Oh, I see it.
This zone right there.
I don't even have to have it marked, and I see it.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go. I just posted it just in case anybody else. So that's my Tesla. I think I hear a motor. Maybe that's Milky on.
It was not me.
I was like, is Milky on a moped?
I was like, that was not me.
Morning.
Good morning.
How'd you do yesterday?
I actually did really well. My first trade went 170% in like 30 minutes.
Oh, wow. Awesome. Was that the shorts yesterday?
No, I actually took the long off open.
Oh, IWM. Yeah, I see it now. I see it now.
Yeah, we had a bullish channel hold with a retest with some nice volume, and so We took a opening position in it. She came back down. She actually went right back to VWAP, pulled under VWAP. We re-entered, and then she just popped, and it was beautiful. And then I kind of, while she was dancing around, I had like a 4-hour level of bearish channel that she kind of kept tapping and rejecting, but holding and then rejecting and holding, rejecting. And then someone was at my door, and of course, like right when I go to answer the doors, when we kind of get the move, and I'm like, all right, I missed that entry, and then sat there for an hour, got bored out of my mind, and then went to go make a coffee, and then that's when she dumped, and I was like, I just wasn't meant to play the puts today. I was like, okay, so I caught one good trade yesterday, made a couple thousand, and decided it was a good day.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. It was right off the open. SPY kind of fluttered before making the move up yesterday.
Yeah, but SPY went right off pre-market low levels, and it was a beautiful bounce. And then actually, she had a really, really nice. Her rejection was super clear too. If you play like the opening range resistance level, she had like a little pull down and then kind of danced a little bit and then went right back up, tapped that level, and then huge rejection. I missed that. I missed that too because it happened pretty much when IWM dumped, and I was just like, "Damn! Like these entries are so sexy," and I freaking missed them, and I'm like, I'm not chasing this move. Like I'm done for the day. So hopefully today we'll get a nice little setup too. I normally wait around like 10-15 minutes before I do enter a trade, but if I see the setup first, I'll absolutely take it. Like right now I have a Marubozu going into a full sell candle. We are still holding some levels, so I'm kind of not like, oh, like, yeah, I'm going to just like jump into puts. You know what I mean? I kind of want to watch the market play out a little bit before I take anything today.
Okay.
I'm going to pull up this chart too. So hold please. Yesterday we just had this, what was it, 230? It was 231.58 was such a strong level of support. She jumped on it, jumped down to it off the 4-hour and then held. And I'm like, huh. And I go, it would be too obvious to play puts off open because we had that gigantic gap down. And I'm just like, I feel like it's too obvious. I feel like it wanted to play itself up before it pushed to the downside. So we were able to catch that. Thank God. So hopefully today we get a nice little move too. Let me see. 233.41. Pull up some levels here. She's dancing like right above her last 4-hour candle.
Yeah,
decided.
So I do zoom out, of course, but on IWM, we're in between yesterday's range. So I just kind of will wait above 234 or below, like what was the biggest move of the day off of 232. That $2 range, I will not really look at IWM. That's how I do it, but I hate getting chopped up. I mean, everybody does, but still, for me, I'm just like, play the break. And I know you can make money within that range and wedges that pop within it. That's just not what I do. I wait for your alerts for that.
Yeah, like right now I'm looking at how she's holding her last 4-hour candle, and I'm thinking like, dang, does she want to like pop up to pre-market high before she sees a sell-off? Or so I'm just trying to kind of like gauge first, because when I play like opening candles, I normally don't go in with it the same size that I do when I'm playing like a full like my setup. Unless I see my setup happen in pre-market, which right now I don't. Right now I'm just kind of seeing us dance right below VWAP, holding pre-market low levels, just right in between pre-market high, pre-market low. Very, very tight range today between pre-market high and pre-market low, only 80 cents. That to me doesn't mean that we're going to have this crazy trend day. I mean, unless we can break out of those levels. Right. So I'm hoping today isn't just like a choppy, shitty day, but we'll see.
I know that's my thing after not Monday, but Tuesday being like that.
Yeah.
I really don't like when people like today's gonna be chopped. It's like nobody knows, obviously, but there's big range. I'm like, okay, are we getting it again today or? And it's already Wednesday. Holy crap! We've only had one trading day.
I know, it's nutty.
1 minute till market open.
Ooh, yeah, now she's pulling back. Okay, so she had a bullish channel break on the last 5 minute. This is short time frame talking, by the way, guys. So bearish or bullish channel break, and then now she's giving us a potential retest with the VWAP projection. The only issue with just jumping into a put right off of the entry is pre-market low is your level of potential support, and she's right there. It's like, what are you going to do? Jump in for 20 cents, try and get filled, chase the fill, and then get potentially absolutely fucked if she holds. So I don't know, just not exciting to me. Patience is a virtue. That's what I'm waiting for here. Big, strong level of support here at what level is this? 233.11. Okay, that was definitely not a put setup. Not the way with that 5-minute close.
Okay, yeah, we're open. I have 64325 on SPY. Pre-market was over that. I'm also going to be very patient. If you guys swung Apple with us, please take profits. I mean, you don't want to come back down to 234 and all that when you could just get back in.
I kind of like the way SPY's setting itself up here, but I want to see these closes. She's in like this little wedgie pattern, so curious to see if she's going to keep trying to hold these levels. A lot of indifference in this first candle. Oh, IWM, don't you dare take off without me in it, you shit.
Yeah, I had to just eventually be okay with it taking off without me because I'm like, I'm not trading the first minute. You know?
Right. I used to do it. Like, it was actually a little freaked. Like, there were a lot of traders when we first became FU Money Club, because I would always trade like the first like minute or two, like that first candle, and people were like, "How are you always right?" And I'm like, I literally don't know. Like, I feel like I know, but I didn't know how to explain it to anybody, and I was like, it's just a gamble.
Yeah.
Like, that is the craziest candle to play, and good luck if you don't get filled. So like on this one, like I would have tried to just get filled. I think it was sorry, let me see what it was at. Yeah, these were just at 53, the 234s, but I wasn't trying to chase the fill, especially since pre-market high is your level. Right. I'm wondering if because SPY is doing exactly what I thought it was going to do right now.
Like if I were doing IWM at open, I would have taken calls instantly. Right when that green candle cleared 233.50 for like in, and then right when it goes green, stop loss above my entry, and if it goes, it goes. That's because, and if it's like I'm wicked out, fine. I get wicked out, I get stopped. It's like that's the risk of trading at open, you know.
Yeah. Well, she was holding that 4-hour level, and that 4-hour level was huge for her, and so I'm kind of like, yeah. I mean, I see it. I should have played it, but I did not want to chase this candle.
I posted my blue zone on Tesla, and we dumped right off of the top of it. So that's why, like Milky's 4-hour levels, this is like my Tesla 4 hours, you could call it. That everyone's going to take profits into the spot, and it's going to hit its head on it until it finally goes. Remember, I think it was last week when you were like, watch this 4-hour level on IWM, and it slowly crept up, and then it just dumped right off it. And I was like, she said it's a 4-hour level.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Like IWM is very, she really does stick to these levels. She's like very, like, I refer to her as a she too, guys, again, sorry. She sticks to all of her levels. She's pretty like level to level at IWM. That's just how she trades. Jesus Christ. This is actually nuts, because I'm going to tell you that I took a 5 contract starter just to like take the little starter to chase it. I'm up 40% on the chase. And I was like, maybe she'll pull back down and I could retake an actual like size.
right to yesterday's high, that 234.36 area, and then I have the 234.46 is a bigger area. If I took open, which I did not, I would be already taking profits.
Yeah, this is
for sure.
This right here is a 15-minute level, 234.34. Potential rejection level on 234.34. If she can sweep that on the 15-minute, she's got a lot of space actually to the upside. I would have really liked to have seen like this particular candle not be as strong and maybe give us like a potential little boop boop, but that was like chasing this candle. I got 40% out of it, but I only took 5 contracts into that. I would love to see a retrace.
I'm always like that too. At open, I'm 4 or 5.
SPY is doing exactly what I thought it was going to do. Please retest my level, please. So SPY, what I have here is I have a bullish channel hold. I have a bearish channel break, which is what I look for in my setup. What I would really like to see, though, is a retest of those levels and then have her sweep the previous 5-minute candle, which would essentially be her going below VWAP and then touching that market open level, coming back up and then sweeping the previous 5. And then I would absolutely love to take calls on SPY. I don't want to chase SPY as well. I would love to see the retest. Okay, a little pull down here. Let's see.
I think Justin's waiting too. Oh my gosh, I keep sneezing.
Bless you.
Yes, I'm being very picky today.
That's good. And you said you were gonna, so I like that. I knew Tesla would reject that. See, I wish I would have done short Tesla short. I'm just watching it. Yesterday was like the longer you waited, the better the trade was too. So that doesn't mean every day, but it has me in that mindset.
Yeah.
IWM still getting up.
I know. It's like literally my chase is up 50% right now, which is nuts.
This is also the low a day from Friday, right here. We tapped it 1, 2, 3, 4 times.
Qs are just dumping. SPY is still doing this break. She just never retested my levels for me to want to take the SPY trade.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything at the moment.
I have 64325 on SPY. I cannot long below that. So we'll see. A little bit of a tweezer there. Apple profit taking. That's why I said take your profits on swings right away. 600% on the swing, guys. Unreal. That news, we got blessed with that. I was expecting a little gap up.
Come on. I want more. It's literally like a couple pennies away from hitting my bullish channel and giving me my retest. And then I want to see if she sweeps back above VWAP, and then that's an entry for me.
She gets over 234.50. Dude. We're gonna get 236.50 at least.
Oh, I was talking about SPY, but yeah. No, I'm already in the IWM one, but I need a pullback to go bigger than what I just took. But SPY, I'm looking to see if SPY is trying to give me my setup.
Yeah, I'm watching IWM for a pullback. I'm just watching.
Yes. Let's look at Qs. Qs is just nasty to the sell side. We have the 9 and the 21 EMA crossing to the downside. Qs looks like it's heading towards its 200 EMA. Yeah, Qs is gross. SPY still trying to hold even with Qs pulling. IWM still up there. SPY's just dancing on VWAP here. Damn, IWM. This is nuts. This chase is up 75%. That's fucking crazy.
Level, cutting into Friday's low.
This is the same thing that happened last Wednesday. Literally, both times we've done this with IWM, we just sit here, thumbs up in our asses while IWM does something crazy right up open. My thumb's not literally in my ass, so just so you know. Okay, SPY is setting herself up for something I don't hate.
As long as you're enjoying it.
Yeah. As long as it's a thing. cool. Okay, we over here. Literally a penny away from my level down there. SPY is just kind of choppy. Volume coming in. I want to see just a little bit more. I'm looking at the 644s. At like they were just at 64. Now they're at 66. I want to see how this candle closes. How are we on news today? Do we have a ton of news today? Not really.
Jolts is. Didn't we already have that though?
I think so.
Let me see.
Okay, let's go back to IWM. Oh my fucking. Literally, these IWMs are up 70%. That's crazy. I should have just been like, okay, yeah, same thing for Wednesday. Let's go 100 cons in instead of 5. No retest either. She's just gonna keep doing what she's doing.
I know exactly.
It's literally the same thing that happened last Wednesday. Like right now, she looks like she's on track to come all the way up and top this 634.85 level. If she pushes through that, I have 634.98.
Oh.
So we'll see. I mean, if she does, I mean,
IWM, there's a lot of volume in that last candle.
Yep.
Let's see, 2 minutes. If you want to chase 234.50 stop loss, because we're just cutting into Friday's low here. So
Okay, SPY pulling now. Q's still dumping.
yeah, it is. Looks like a bear flag.
VIX just kind of. Let me see. I feel like VIX had a little bit more in her to the downside, but now she's trying to hold this 1307.
We were watching PLTR, Justin, and just got smoked at open.
Oh, I'm telling you.
I'm sitting here like, I wish I'd shorted Tesla. I wish I longed IWM, but on the days when I jump into 3 things, it doesn't feel good. So
I wish I had bought Palantir shorts. Too. But I didn't.
That's okay.
I can't.
We're only
I'm waiting
12 minutes into the open.
I'm waiting for Milky to throw out like an A+ 200% setup that's gonna just make us a buttload of money.
Honestly, when we held the 4 hour on IWM, I really wanted to take calls, and then I just hesitated for some reason because I wanted to see her pull down just a little bit more, and then I wound up chasing the candle. I'm up 87% on my chase, which is just stupid.
So ridiculous.
And now SPY's not doing anything. Qs are dumping. SPY's actually potentially giving me my actually no, she's not. She's actually pulling through bearish.
I wanted Google to pull back a little more, and it just took off.
If you got into IWM when I said you can get in now instead of stop loss, you're already up 20%. I took 16% and sold, like, because I was just like, there's no way, and I would be up probably 25 right now. About
my 5 contracts are up 104% on my chase, which is stupid.
We're getting 235 bill breaker, 235 psych level right here.
I'm literally looking at this going like, why didn't I just go like 15 in? Like,
No, exactly.
Why not?
A profitable trader say 2 things every freaking day. I wish I bought more and I wish I held. That's how you know you're profitable, if you're saying that all the time.
I don't hate how SPY's setting itself up right now, by the way. So what I'm seeing here is I see a bullish channel hold with a retest hold. I see a bearish break with a retest. I don't hate the setup on SPY. I'm looking at the 644s. The only problem with SPY is she's been so wicky. These last 15 minutes are very wicky on SPY, which means there's more indifference on SPY than there is in, obviously, IWM. but I do think these 644s could stand a chance, especially with the way that this candle is about to close. I know you said you have what, 643.23 is your level, but I might take a starter position in this if I can get.
Yeah.
Here, let me get this 15-minute opening range mapped out for myself. If we can hold mid-range, then I'll absolutely take a little starter in
We
this.
double bottom in
And
the
then if we
market
get
at 642.40, and we've been the green engulfing has happened ever since.
Yeah.
That being said, like, yeah, we got to cover that 643.25. We lost it at 5:15 a.m. Pacific. And with IWM moving like this, it's kind of like, why?
Well, I mean, so this is how I felt yesterday. I was like, okay, so we had this really big pull down yesterday for like in pre-market. And I'm like, why? Everyone's talking about doing interest rate cuts and all that kind of stuff. Like there's really no reason for the market to pull down so crazily. And then so I'm like, puts would just be too obvious with the way that it's kind of setting itself up. So that's why the moment I had a hold and a VWAP retest, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna play a position in this IWM call trade. And then, like I said, within 30 minutes, it was up 170%. And I'm like, oh, cool. Look, that's fun. So that was our first trade yesterday and pretty much the only trade I took yesterday. Okay. Let's see if this is
over this 507.
Big sell-off on IWM. Maybe this will be a nice setup for us to play the mid-range hold. It's either this is a sell-off or this is a pullback to where we need it to be. So we'll find out shortly.
Microsoft's beautiful. Holy moly.
Okay, SPY with a pretty hefty sell-off on these 644s, so that's why we did not take them yet. We want to see, opening range support holds. Let's see, can she hold this level here? Opening range support holds. 644s are at 52. Low volume here.
As soon as I say Microsoft, she wicks on down. IWM trying to catch support on yesterday's high here.
I know. I'm like, should we take it? Should we take it?
If this 1 minute left on it closes over yesterday's high, especially 450. Let me see it.
This IWM chart here.
3 minute has 1 minute left to hold the blue line.
Someone outside. Catch me outside. How about that?
Catch me outside. How about that?
How about that?
Catch you outside.
Can't believe she's like a bajillionaire now. So crazy.
I remember she had like 2 albums, and I didn't even know who she was yet. And I go, "That's the Dr. Phil girl." Just 2 albums.
Gucci flip flops. I like my bestie song too. Weird.
Trash pop.
Okay, holding mid range here. Holding mid range. Holding her 9. Holding VWAP. Lots of volume into this candle too. I'm like, what is happening on this candle? I'm looking at potentially taking the 235 as a ladder. 230. Yeah, I really am. These are at 46. I'm not going to take them yet because I don't trust it. I don't mind. Let me see. Let me get my mid-range level mapped out. It's probably right here, probably where she hit. Is that mid-range? Or am I pushing it?
Okay, so new 3 minute candle, IWM right on that blue line. Look at the 5. The 5 has to not be engulfing. I don't want to buy long on a bearish engulfing. So basically opened up with 3.
Holy why?
Yeah, never got that 643.20 area.
No, this sell-off is nasty.
Down right here. So I would do Qs because that was weaker from the get-go if I had shorted.
642.21 if she holds. That's a potential hold for me on SPY.
Yep, and IWM holding that level, yesterday's high.
Yeah. These
Tesla
644s, or sorry, these 235s literally just jumped up $15 too.
Oh, okay.
Crazy.
Big sell on IWM. Biggest sell of the day on the 5. And yeah, that's the biggest candle of the day on volume wise.
But sellers are stepping in towards the end, right?
Well,
they're trying. They're trying to hold that mid-range.
Yeah, exactly.
Qs are kind of seeing a little bit of love again. SPY is holding my level to the bottom. It's holding opening range support. Okay. Still in a bearish, within its bearish channel. It pulled back into its bearish channel, pulled through its bullish channel. So holding mid-range support.
Yep.
Okay.
I still like IWM with yesterday's high as your stop loss, waiting for this 3-minute candle to close 40 seconds. If she can close above 234.60, that would be great.
Here with her, there. Break.
Yep. Holding that blue line in yesterday's high on IWM. So see if we can get another hold.
These 235s are at 51. I kind of want to take a starter, but ideally I would have loved to have gotten that 44 entry on them. I feel like they might be able to pull down one more time.
Qs and SPY just did that new low wick up. So you can't short here on those, especially Qs. Right when I said I would take Qs short under this level, it was held.
It just said, fuck your puts.
After hours high. It's like 568. Went right to it and launched. I like IWM.
You know what? I like Q to the potential upside with the way that it's holding.
I do too. And SPY.
Yeah. I actually
and IWM. I like calls on all of them right now.
Yeah. Hold on, I might have one of my setups happening on Qs right now.
SPY 3.
Yeah, if this 5 closes above that, if this 5-minute closes above your 8:30 candle, I like the setup on Qs for the long side.
Yep.
The 235s, I want to take a little position in those, but I would have liked to have gotten a lower entry if she holds. So I kind of want to see Qs pull down one more time if I'm going to ladder.
Let me post.
Qs though, they're giving me my setup, so I'm going to pull up the Q contract.
Here we go.
Qs. You better low volume into this pump though. She's got to hold above that 8:30 candle for me to actually take this trade. So if she doesn't, then just kidding.
The 3 and 2 minute don't look bad. The 5 is halfway. It's halfway through the candle, and the volume's halfway through the last one. Let's see, 2 minute. The volume's not too bad, but it is pausing here. That strong close without the wick top. It really needs. I don't know. It's within the pre-market range too, where it chopped all night. See, scalpers are already taking profits on this pop that we were talking about that was happening. So it's already taking down.
Yep.
Microsoft still can't break my 507. Tesla right off my 32879, but it's still within yesterday's range. You look at like PLTR and these others, see if there's better range.
Gucci flip flops. Now I got her song in my head.
Good morning, y'all. Yes, this is pretty gross. Just keeps wicking off these levels, wicking off opening print, wicking off previous day low or previous day high.
Yeah.
So I'm not touching any of this until we see any candle closes, which we have not yet. So just big wicks.
What's up, man? Yeah, that's what we were kind of saying too.
Yeah.
We were like, we would go short under this level when it bounced. And so they were
Yeah.
right
And it wicked up like
rejected. I was like, okay.
yeah, it's just eating people up right now if they're entering too early.
SPY is actually giving me my short potential here. I know. IWM still holding mid-range, still holding its 9 EMA, but not giving us the confirmation on those 235s. The 234s that I had taken, I got stopped out of those guys in full profit. I only took 5 of them, remember? So, not trying to give that money back. Let me see. SPY gave me my setup. SPY gave me my downside setup potential. Bullish break, bearish break, retest on all of it. I might take the short here. Let me see if I can get filled. Piece of shit. Now you're falling before I'm in. I hate you. That would have been like a 30% scalp had I gotten filled. I didn't get filled. So that right there is like a milky setup. When you get a bearish break with a retest, a bullish break with a retest, and she pulls down and loses a level of support. That's like I call it a Milky Way setup. That's what I just got on SPY. Let me see if I can get an actual
data. 4 minutes.
You what?
The job jolts data release is in 4 minutes.
Oh, cool. I'll wait.
A couple of the contracts that I was looking at looked a little bit inflated too. I think it's probably because of the data.
IWM is trying so hard to hold this mid-range.
Holly, does data affect the futures contracts? Do those get inflated like these normal?
I mean, there's no like set price for contracts, but it does make crazy action. So like,
okay,
if you're in a trade, you can get wicked out real quick because it'll just spike, you know. But I try to not be holding when there's data. Just wait, and usually crazy things can happen, even for just like a minute or two. It'll just like it can just shoot up 50 points and then down 50 points and then start going in a direction.
Oh, volatile, yeah.
Yeah, it just gets real, and it can just stop you out real quick because you know who has 50-point stops? That's crazy. So, yeah, it's just dangerous. And if you don't have your stop losses in, a lot of like newbies will like be holding during data, and all of a sudden they get wicked down a ton. They're down a ton of money. Like, what happened? I'm like, well, you just got data swiped, and you didn't have a stop loss in. So,
yeah. I did play a couple cons into data, by the way.
I think we're gonna go up for data. I have had runners that won't affect my position, not right now, but in the past, where I take off the stop loss when data hits because I'm like, I'm willing to let them go down 50%, and if they're gonna wick down and up, I don't want to get wicked out. Because if I were gonna do all that, I would just exit. I drove right by Anthony's house yesterday, Holly. I was right.
Oh, that's hilarious.
At the base of Mulholland.
Yeah. I gotta call him. I mean, he's still just doing his thing up in the hills, doing nothing.
Left here, I'll be right there. I hope he's okay.
Yeah, I mean he's still drinking too much, but he's alive, so that's good.
Yeah. Q's got this little bear flag wick down here, and now it's a Marabozu full body.
Yeah, if NQ can close below previous day high, that would be nifty to the downside, but it keeps wicking off of it. Also, it's just crazy because Google's up over 8% today, so that makes me wary for shorts as well.
Yeah, Apple too.
Yeah, I say Apple's pumping as well. Yep.
Massive gap up.
Shit, Google's almost up 9% now. Good lord.
Well, next time you're out, we'll bring Anthony some bagels or something. I don't know how many visitors.
No, yeah, anytime I'm in LA, I try to swing by the house and just say what's up. but he's still, just doing his thing. I mean, the richest degenerate I know for sure.
I know. I was with Holly, and I was like, yeah, I was in Laguna yesterday. He's like, I have a house there. I was like, oh,
Yeah,
great.
it's crazy.
I was like, on what hill? Damn.
Yeah.
IWM is catching tweezer support here into data. 20 seconds left. If we get back over that 234.50, I know it's Milky's baby. I don't want to overstep, but
You could, hey, you call whatever you see.
I like the 3-minute tweezer going into data. 5 seconds left. The other two indices are just kind of falling here.
So I played just a small little starter position in the SPY put just because of the setup that I had into data. But if the data is good, then obviously this play is going to get whacked. But if the data is bad, then I'll probably make something on it. But we'll see. I got filled on the 641 SPY puts at like 77, I think, which isn't great. She's bouncing off her 200 right here, so it's not my favorite play. But I had my setup, so. We'll see. We'll see what happens. She's up like 2% right now. See what the data is.
So far, it's looking positive, but
Yeah.
again, could be anything.
Yeah.
Well, she's bouncing right off her 200, so I mean that could make sense too. But we'll see.
Yeah, NQ ripped right off the previous day again.
Yep, sure did. That after hours high on NQ. It's the second time it's done that.
Q is holding opening range support. IWM keeps holding that mid range.
A little bit of a falling wedge on Qs. There's a pre-market. Here, I'll just post it.
He needs to get back above the opening print and close.
Very low volume into this buy.
Okay, I just posted it in your chat too, Milky.
Thank you.
Right into the after hours high that Holly was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
PLTR right back up after the first dump. Wow.
IWM is giving me
Yeah,
a bit.
I took some PLTR, but I didn't want to announce it in here because it was a pretty risky trade. I took it off that volume spike that we had on that drop candle.
Yeah, that exhaustion was nice.
Yeah, it was a pretty nice volume pickup, but high risk.
The 160s are $200. It's not too bad. Could easily get that here.
Yeah, I'm in the 160s right now.
Did we see the data? Did it come out?
Shit, Tesla launched, guys. Tesla went to that 328.80. Now it's at almost 33. Still within yesterday's range, but it's filling out. IWM, not too bad if you look at. I didn't. I'm trying to be crazy selective. I don't want to scalp 14% all day long.
I'm gonna hit this 4 hour. Breaking through 4 hour levels there. Q's broke through bullish channel. IWM break a bearish channel, level of support hold, minute left.
Yeah, Amy's posting about Tesla. It's totally ripping through.
What's she posting? So I'm assuming the job data came out well.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay. Little post hype move here. after the fact, I guess, 4 minutes later. That falling wedge I posted on Q's is ripping up, guys.
I mean, it's like an 80-point candle on NQ right now.
Got to hold this 569.70 now. IWM, not much of a reaction. PLTR just hit the target. If you got in long, yesterday's high, 158.38. Not get in, just kind of seeing my levels here on PLTR. Made that ascending triangle yesterday. Today, right back up. It didn't clear the level yesterday or pre-market, so we'll see. Okay, let me look at NVIDIA, which Amy says is moving. Yeah, it's nice. We can clear 172. We're going to get 173.30. Friday's low. This is where we're waiting for Q's to either 3-bar up, and if it comes back down, we're going to top here. How's that Chicago weather, Holly?
Honestly, great. It's finally getting to what I like. It's just like low. It's like mid 60s in the morning, highs of like low 70s. So it's beautiful.
That's good.
Yeah, it's been really nice. I'm going to Rome in like just under a week. Well, kind of all over Italy, but it's kind of too hot still there. So I'm hoping that they get the fall weather in Italy soon.
And I know you're not like my size of a person, but when I was in Europe, the Costco neck fan, I mean, they have it on Amazon, saved me. And everybody was like, I'll buy it off you right now. I was like, no.
Dude, I just bought a Costco membership yesterday because I didn't have one for years. I finally went and got one again.
You're coming up, baby.
I know.
You realize your life is slowly molding into mine.
I know, that's the goal, you know.
I was like, nobody sells neck fans here. Holy crap. They just smoke until they get skinny enough that the humidity doesn't matter. Cool.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to all the cigarettes. I don't smoke cigarettes, but I like that they can smoke them wherever they want.
Yeah.
Good for you guys.
Good for them. I wish I could remember the comedian or podcast or whatever. He goes, smokers need to adopt the same like PR people as the LGBTQ crowd because their acceptance has been widespread, and smokers have just been their corner keeps getting further away from the restaurant. You know.
Yeah, I always said cancel culture started with when we got rid of smoking sections.
All right, Q's is holding that spot 569.60. I like Q calls here.
NQ did a perfect break and retest of the opening print.
Let me see here.
Which I did take that long, so let's see how it goes.
571s are $71. Wow, 75. 71. The 571 calls. 571, there's 70.
And like, I'm not saying we get this move, but there is a lot of room up to the next level for NQ if this pushes.
Yeah, I agree.
A lot of room. If you get half of that move, that's nice.
Tesla, PLTR, NVIDIA are right on this spot, especially if PLTR can get yesterday's high. We wick down on Qs right away.
Yeah, I need the 15. The 15 needs to hold it.
I brought up the buy screen and we wick down. $62 now, 60.
How it goes.
So we'll see how this closes. 1 minute left. Someone said that the United States has better Italian food than Italy.
Some of what?
Better Italian food than Italy, like because it's like Americanized and stuff. It's like
Dude, I will say, like, I don't want to get pizza in Italy because New York has perfected pizza. Like, I'm not getting pizza in Italy. I'll get pasta and
Pizza in
shit.
Italy is amazing.
Italy is awesome, but New York pizza is way better.
Depends on the type of pizza you like.
I mean, yeah, Neapolitan
Someone like
pizza, fine.
outside.
But, like, I will put a Prince Street pizza up against anywhere in Rome.
Prince Street?
Prince Street, East Village Pizza, Joe's, any of them.
I love Joe's. People bash on Joe's, and I'm like, what is wrong with Joe's?
People bash on Joe's for the same reason people bashed on Dane Cook in 2008. They think they're supposed to. I'm not saying he's good now, but it's like one of those things where it's like, or people are like, I hate The Office. It's like, oh, cool, you know comedy better than all of us because you hate The Office. Like,
dude, that's
shut
what
up.
I think.
It's so fucking annoying. It's like, oh yeah, Steve Carell's not funny. Get wrecked.
Like, it's the top streaming show globally in every language.
I know.
But you're
so cool. Oh, the British one's better.
Actually, Grey's Anatomy is the top streaming show, but I love The Office too.
Hell yeah.
Oh shit! She came
And
to
Chicago
join the
pizza
party.
blows away Joe's. I'm sorry, Chicago's thin crust pizza blows it
Hey,
away.
I'm a Chicago boy, so I like hearing that. I like all pizza, and I do like Chicago tavern style more than deep dish. So
yeah,
I'm not a big.
Oh, deep dish is trash. I think
my parents were in
trash.
town, and I went to Giordano's the other night, and it was so good. But yes, it's a lasagna.
NVIDIA still looks good,
Yeah.
Amy. I like it here.
Morning. Hi, Milky. How are you?
Morning. I'm all right.
Hey, Holly,
Right.
Detroit style's good, man. I'm sorry, but it's good.
What was that?
Detroit style's good.
Dude, I just
I
bought
like
a
Napoli pizza.
I love Detroit style. Again, being from Michigan, love Detroit. I just bought like a $40 Detroit style pizza pan to make Detroit styles at home.
Oh,
Like my
yes.
own. Yeah, I like making doughs and my own sauces and shit. So that'll be happening when I get back from Italy.
Me and Jordan, Ace the Kid, went to Rockefeller Center, and we were hungry. We go downstairs. They're like, all the food's downstairs. I'm like, okay. I can't wait to have some New York style pizza in Rockefeller Center and Ace's Pizza. And they're like, it's Detroit style. And I was like, what the
Hell yeah.
It was good though.
Well, even like the famous Prince Street pepperoni pizza, that is a Detroit style pizza. Like,
well, even Pequod's in Chicago, which technically they say is deep dish. I think it reminds me more of Detroit style but it blows everything away. Like you got to go to Pequod's if you want. Like it's a mix to me between like Detroit and deep dish.
I agree. I've always said that. It's like if Detroit and Chicago had a baby, that would be their pizza.
Yeah,
their pizza's
so good.
What's up, Ash?
What's going on?
Hi,
Milky.
LTR.
Hi.
Are rejecting.
Love this collab.
Spot. So
I'm out of PLTR, guys.
Okay. Yeah, they're both struggling at that trigger spot that I was talking.
I'm not out of PLTR. Everybody listening from the Discord, I'm not out of PLTR.
Calls? Oh shit! Amy just wrote a few paragraphs about how she can't stream today because she's so tired, and then she couldn't handle the pizza.
I said I had stuff to do and run around, and I'd try to hop on after, KT. Don't hang me out.
You know what it was,
dry.
KT?
Grey's Anatomy?
She didn't like the fact that I was talking about PLTR.
Guys, my puts average is 67 now on those SPY 641s for those of you who are in my Discord.
Actually, it was the pizza talk. I'm hungry.
I think we're gonna drop, I think we're gonna drop, guys. My bullishness this turn on this last rejection.
Yeah.
Hughes couldn't get out of that 56960.
Let's go. Sorry, 15% on those SPY puts.
Yeah, I think puts are gonna go down. I think SPY's gonna go down to pre-market low here.
Oof.
Come on. 23% on those SPY puts, Discord. If you added, if you didn't average, you're probably up like 8%.
I'll probably pop back in on that Palantir stuff if we get a pullback.
Hey guys, good morning. It's Zach.
Hi, babe.
What up, E?
Eddie, can you hear them?
Sounds like he's calling from a fucking jail phone.
It's because I have my Discord up next to my other phone that's got Twitter up, so it's a little ghetto.
What's up, Eddie? You're always welcome, man.
I don't think you can hear you guys. Babe, can you hear them? Okay, good talk.
You should be able to.
Yeah. Okay, we're up 22%. We're up 22% on our SPY 641s. I want to see them reject this 200 She bounced right off of a demand zone right at low of day. So obviously I'm going to want to see the target of pre-market low and her not hold 200 and bounce off this demand zone. But make sure you're protecting your capital just in
You have
case.
that Webull.
The market's been back
You're
and
talking
forth.
about that Webull 200 EMA, right? It's like 641.97.
Let me check. 641.90.
Okay.
I opened a Tesla swing, FYI, guys. Tiny mix of 919 and 1017 starter. Tight stop losses though. Like if we close the day below like 327 or so, I'll cut that shit. So it's high risk.
So 30% here, guys. 30% on these SPY puts. I'm gonna actually take a little bit off here. Yes, I'm still targeting pre-market low, but I have about 50 contracts in this, so I am going to take a little bit off.
Yep.
Apple doesn't give a shit about the sell-off. If Apple can pop back over 236.50, I'm gonna take another Apple long position, and it might be a swing this time. I think this is where Apple starts to actually rip to all-time highs. She's been left behind all year. It is time for Apple to
LTR
shine.
held too,
It's
Amy.
coming. Only one that held. Just saying.
This is where, like, I didn't call out Milky's play, but when you get that fresh low a day in your inputs, I'm trimming huge because you get that
Absolutely
back up and it's just you're giving back profits. So,
yep.
Let me draw my little trend line again.
Yeah, like we just went from up 30% to being up 5%. So definitely, I hope you guys took some size off of that.
I'm not gonna lie, morning's boring as fuck though.
Super boring.
Yeah, outside of the first like couple candles for sure.
One thing about NVIDIA too, just take note, guys. We had 3 red days in a row on NVIDIA, and yesterday turned into a green day overall. And like very rare over the last 18 months or so, there's been twice that we had 3 red days in a row that didn't turn into a pretty heavy sell and push right back up for multiple days. So historically, Palantir should catch a bid here. We'll see what happens. I'm definitely not swinging Palantir, but it could kind of prop the market a little bit, especially this antitrust news for Google and Apple is huge. Like Google's going to be over $300 in 90 days. If the market even chops sideways, Google will be $300 in 90 days. This is the biggest news. They've been fighting this, and this has been a worry for them for years. This has been a handcuff for the stock, and it's like insanely bullish. It's one of the most bullish catalysts you could really expect to get for that stock and the health of their company long term. We could get some pullback overall, of course, but 300 for Google, I think is in the future, and Apple's kind of handcuffed to that, where I think Apple does test those all-time highs. But we're going to catch a little bit of Apple resistance right about here, between here and 240. But overall, I'm very bullish on those two stocks if the market at the very least stops and doesn't turn into a bear market.
Yeah, the Google Apple ruling is so huge.
I wish I had an Apple swing, honestly. I might be opening one. Here's Apple where I like the calls. We're getting over that area, 236.50.
Guys, if you're listening on live stream and you're wondering why we're not playing anything, that's because there's not really shit to take right this moment.
Who said we're not playing anything? You might not be playing anything.
I like calls.
I mean,
What are you talking about? Palantir just hit a new high a day. You cut it because you saw a little red and
of
we're
course.
stacking more profits.
I take
Just
my money and
saying.
get the fuck on.
And never mind. I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go hard
let's
here.
not start
I'm
today.
gonna be
Let's
nice.
not start today.
I'll
We're
be
not
nice
even
to
gonna
you
start
today.
Well, we'll save that for the
I'm just
Discord.
saying. Look at Palantir. Just saying, Arsenic. Look at Palantir right here.
We'll save that for the Discord.
Fat
That's
bullish
hilarious.
engulfing candle on
No,
SPY.
this is a good
huge
start. This
pump.
is a good start, Emma.
I sold all my spies, guys. Stopped
I
out
just
of
gotta
SPY.
get a zero DTE mindset.
Almost 100% here on Palantir. I'm down to 10 runners. Triple bagger,
That
baby.
SPY. I said, get out on the new low. Do not freaking hold short there. And we whipped back up. Rewind the tape. Use back up.
Rewind the tape.
Check the replay.
Yeah, I got stopped out of the rest of my position, so luckily we trimmed where we did.
LTR over yesterday's high. It was still a good play, Milky. Those nice gains fast. Those puts.
Already about 18% here on Apple in about 90 seconds. I'm selling half because I don't know if we get the continuation I want. And I do like Apple swings, guys. It's tough. The market's a little bit choppy and sketch going into September historically, but Apple just is primed. Remember everything I went over with those fibs pullbacks, how Apple outperformed every mega cap on the pullback yesterday too, guys. And now it's got a positive catalyst on top of it. Like,
Catalyst is gigantic.
We like ye. And you could go out to October for 250 calls. They're only $250. It's cheap AF for 6 weeks of time
Tesla
on
doesn't
them.
look bad either. Just it's in that range.
But I'm gonna be honest, it's high risk. It's got to be super tight stop losses on these.
PLTR calls. Holy shit! I think I said they were $1.60. I forget which strike I was looking at. They're at $2.50.
This is our top day trade watch of the day today, KT.
Massive.
Yes.
That flag right there that didn't move when the market dropped. Whew. And Apple.
Exactly, and that's why
Apple too.
I was very honest about holding.
Oh, it's my fibs on Apple.
$1.35 to about 266. We're very close to 100%. Not quite there.
Oh, so your fill wasn't far after mine. My fill was $1.33.
I waited till after the VWAP broke, though. Maybe I just got a good fill.
That's what she said.
I thought we were kind of far off. We weren't too far off. Nice.
IWM, I'm still watching that 23450. Big level. We'll be breaking out of this down channel. This flag. Go from high day to where we're at right now. You have a down channel flag looking thing. Q's back to that spot. We've dumped here from open and then after data. See if we can clear it this time. SPY as well. If you look at the 6:45 a.m. candle and then the 6:51 a.m. candle, looking at the 3-minute, we lost this spot all morning ever since pre-market, 6:21 a.m. So you need over 6:43 with some sort of Marubozu full body candle. And above that, I have 6:4325. PLTR is the best looking. Tesla second place.
I do have to give Arsenic his love, though. He did call out Palantir before I took entry just because I can't claim a stock. Arsenic did call it in the Discord as well. So he crushed it.
Oh, no, you got my eyes on it. You got my eyes on it.
But still.
You got my eyes
I'm going to give you a little
It was
love.
that volume
It's not fair.
spike. That volume spike was what had me interested. That
Yeah.
volume spike on that drop, and then the way that candle closed, and we got a little bit of follow through. I was like, "Fuck it, why not take it?"
There's our 100% right there.
Nice.
Boeing is making a nice falling wedge here underneath yesterday's low, or not yesterday's flag low. Over 234 on Boeing, you're going to get whipped back up. I don't really trade it much, but falling wedge.
And our September 19th Palantir is now pretty much break even. And then our 2 debit spreads for January are just floating around 5% up. So it's had a lot of volatility to it, but I really like the Palantir setup on the daily. So I don't like NVIDIA as much. I don't like Google up here sitting in the, is a little doji up, gapped up 10%. but Palantir I like, Apple I like. Hood I don't like either. Hood's starting to get really heavy to me.
Oh yeah? Huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
How PL.
I might be closing some of my massive hood positions
Let me
here
look back
soon.
at that. I was looking at hood last week a lot. Yesterday under 100, we got right back over it. So that bill breaker didn't really work there.
Oh, by the way, the Tesla I just alerted in Discord, guys. 28% on this week's calls. So we're already up 10% on September 19th calls, and we're already up 8% on October calls.
I just got a notification for Oxy. Let's see what that's
I like
about.
hood over Friday's low here.
Palantir is going to 162 today.
Hood losing that 100 and regaining it immediately is really bullish.
I think I got cut off there, 25% on Tesla for this week. And even our swings, we're already up 12% on our September swings. I sold half of this week's Tesla that I put in my actual channel in Discord.
Hughes is getting 570 right now. This is the big bill breaker area.
Oh my God, if I have to hear you say bill breaker one more, I'm just cracking up every time you say it.
IWM trying to break out of the channel with a 3-bar play.
Oh shit.
230 to 450, I'm in IWM. I'll tell you right now. I would take probably the 234s in the money. They're $83.
Ooh, Tesla's heating up, baby. Oh, Palantir too. I'm down to 6 Palantir.
Hughes are fucking pumping.
Holy shit.
Yeah, tech just went crazy.
Flies right at my blue. 64325. Over this, we're gonna rock and roll.
38% Tesla. I'm down to 10 for this Friday. That was the one posted in my channel in Discord.
I just sold Tesla.
Massive.
What an easy play. Jeez. Over yesterday's high, that dip rip on Tesla, I was like, boom, in.
When it held 330 to today on that pullback, I was like, oh, it's time. Because it's been chopping around right at the 618 pullback from the original breakout, and it right at the top of our wedge on the daily. It held the top of that wedge on the retest, and I was like, it pulled back enough, and it was time, because it held there for 3, 4, 5 days. So it proved to me that the sellers weren't pushing it back down into that wedge.
Yep.
At least for today. So we love it.
Oxy looks like it can catch a bid here if it holds this level.
It was almost like 330 was like a liquidity clearing zone. It dipped below it, popped back above it, and I was ready.
I have this 328 every time we're there. When we reclaim the 330,
yep.
If we go to the 328.79 and then reject 330, we get lower, like 322, you know? But when we hold that 328, we get right back to the 330 plus every time. 335, 334. I just posted it in the chart. PLTR, this is where I think you should be trimming if you guys took that.
Buys rejecting opening range resistance, pulling through mid range, and pulling all the way to VWAP.
Yeah, it rejected that 64325. The same as the second candle of the day on the 3-minute. That previous high day, I guess you could call it.
Mm-hmm.
IWM can't break the 234.50. Hughes, every time we get up here to this pre-market high.
Same spot every time. IWM's just moving like garbage right now, guys. So normally with my chat, I focus on IWM. Sometimes I play SPY, but IWM for the last 40 minutes hasn't traded well. So I'm looking at SPY more so.
It's like over 150% on NVIDIA, or Palantir as well there.
Tesla was perfect, Amy. Perfect.
Yeah, that was a nice entry. I don't know why my shit's not posting in Discord. I'm going to close it and reopen it. If you're listening, though, please trim everything. My updates are not posting.
It was like over pre-market low, 330, like you said. And then we kind of had the yesterday's high, little bit of resistance, ripped right over it. So
yep.
I have 338 as the next level. There's a lot of here,
Same.
so it's not.
We've got. I mean, I have 338 as my next level, but we have room to 345. Easy
I also
here.
like hood here above 101.70. We're at 102.15. Hood can get crazy, like 104 from here.
Is anyone else's Discord down or just mine?
I think mine's working. Guys, I did take these 641 puts again.
I agree with that.
Just this, yeah.
Oh my God, look at Palantir. I'm sick now.
Little bull trap on IWM, got out of the channel, lost it immediately. Super bearish. Q's wick from that high, 570. SPY still can't get over the 64320s. That's instant bearishness.
I mean, I try to tell you to hold arsenic.
Arsenic. She did, dude.
I literally said I'm not selling on that little red candle. Sorry. It's
I'm
okay.
getting out of my zero DTE mindset one day
I'm
at a
happy
time.
for that. That makes me so happy. I was literally
I
in the
see a
Discord
doji and I'm
saying,
just like, run for the fucking hills.
I was literally in the Discord saying, see, the Qs and SPY are trash and NVIDIA's ripping and Tesla's ripping. Yeah, I'm trying to break a lot of bad habits, zero DTE trading. Unless you're like skilled at it, like Milky and KT and like people who are able to not cut things down 80%. Like once you get that discipline, it's a different story. Until then, be careful, guys.
I hope nothing's down 80%. I can't even hear that.
Yeah, if you're holding something down 80%, you might need to go see a fucking doctor.
I mean, zero to hero, baby.
Oh yeah, those are different. You know
Low
me, my
volume
zero
into
hero.
this pop, guys, on
I'm
SPY.
taking my zero hero straight to hell.
Very low volume into this pop on SPY. It's eating our cons up, but we're not super heavy in this yet. We are waiting to see if we're going to break through opening range support again, to find that rejection, but low volume into this pop. Or lower volume, sorry, not low volume, but lower volume.
Sheesh, Palantir. Holy cow. I'm down to 4.
IWM holding mid-range. If IWM loses here, can lose pre-market high level, I think IWM can flush. Unless she decides she wants to hold, and then I'll go shut the fuck up. But that's what I'm looking at right now.
So I'm at about $1.35 to $1.40 a contract to 330, 350.
Trim hood.
Not
You
bad.
got into hood.
Not
LTR as
bad
well.
at all.
Tesla as well.
You know what I've noticed? Not a single in and out of a trade where someone expects you to be in and out of a trade if you're listening in like 12 seconds.
Yeah.
It's pretty good stuff.
Nice flag back up on Q's 3-bar play right off the orb high. Wow.
Yeah, that was a diabolical dip rip on NQ.
Sheesh. Yep.
I was up a good amount. Went right almost to pretty much the entry, and then it's just ripped right back up. So
yeah, I think we're gonna rip IWM as well over that.
I think so.
Apple, we're about 35% from our entry on Apple. I know I haven't been mentioning it, but it's just been kind of chopping.
Yeah, Bria PLTR is going to keep going up. So if you're red and you're in PLTR, I think we're going to get 162 on that. Obviously,
I mean, we're going to get into the gap fill from earnings. We're going to fill that gap. We pushed it down. We're coming into a low volume liquidity zone as soon as we can pop through. We've got lowish volume through 162.40. Once we hit that 162, that rip up to 170 is going to be insane. There's no volume, no walls in that area. That's what I'm kind of looking at.
Hard to roll, especially on a Wednesday. You can roll the calls. If you made $600 and you want to roll $100 or $200 of it in a roll instead of just holding the originals, If they go bad, you're only down, $40 instead of 200. Roll.
I wouldn't necessarily roll here. I'd be very careful rolling here. It's been ripping for $8 now, guys. Be very careful here.
28
I wouldn't roll till we get a
hood.
pullback.
I'm selling half of the hood. Holy crap, that was great. I got the 103s.
Jeez. Oh, our September calls, our Tesla calls, almost 60%. Our September calls, 27%. Our October calls are already at 15%. Trim it all up. Take the risk off the board. I've sold enough of my this week's calls to pay for my September and October. I only bought 3 of each September and October Tesla. I went small. They're expensive AF. I've got the 400s for October, and I've got the 350s for September.
For Tesla? Wow.
Yes. I posted them in my channel too, so larger accounts are probably in there with
Hood
me.
is beautiful. Make sure you guys limit sell hood, though. There's a little spread on, so it's like a $10 spread, $8. But this is exactly what we wanted, that push over opening print. IWM can't get over the 234.46 on my screen over and over. Jeez.
Maro Bozu on SPY on the last 5 minute with the opening range tap on that last 5. I'm curious to see if it's going to come back down and sweep this 642.35 level, or if she just wants to just absolutely rip face.
Does it bearish engulf again? I'm looking at the 3 minute. SPY's also had lowering volume since open. We still don't have that big candle.
Hi, Katie. Yeah, I trimmed some NQ at the top of that last candle. I'm still holding 3 cons, so let's see. But that was a really strong close on that 5 minute candle. Finally, we didn't wick off that spot. We actually had a nice strong close on it.
About 80 cents to $1.14 on Apple. I'm down to runners there. And you know what I like about this stream is I've watched no one fall in love with an analysis. Like if it looked heavy and it started picking up volume, you weren't like trying to double down on puts. You're like, okay, we're bullish. We're gonna flip to what's our bullish setup. Like that's what KT does, Milky does. That's what you need to do when you're trading 0DTs, this and that. Don't fall in love with I'm a bull, I'm a bear. Fall in love with the technical price action and what it's telling you.
Yeah, good point.
Correct.
Holy shit, Tesla's squeezing now. Let's fucking go. I'm so stoked on that one.
Puts paid. If you took profits, she said 30%.
Exactly.
I mean, 30%, dude. Come on, that's huge.
Oh my god, look at this.
Wow.
$900 day for me here.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
80% this week's Tesla, 33% September 19th, and we're up to 20% on October Tesla. This is gonna pay. This could be a big time trade. This is nice. Because I'm already free rolling the Septembers and Octobers. So
SPY needs,
because I had 50 of those, I'm down
I know
to 10.
Milky's watching SPY right here.
I am watching that Maro Bozu.
Yep. Come on.
I'm looking at her going, maybe she wants to come back down and just sweep that exact same candle. Like, and just sweep that level, grab that liquidity down there. I'm like,
5 minute candle can't get traction here. That's what's not good. So the next one needs to get a big body candle, or if the next candle body's under the 64325, I wouldn't be shocked to test the bottom of that last candle, 64240 either. 64230s.
Yeah.
And those were actually, even though yesterday it didn't play out, those were the levels I posted over the weekend on Tesla. And I posted like 4 or 5 different charts. It was those same levels. So just be patient for the entries, guys.
Mark them on your own charts. She's just zoom in on her levels. It's very clear. They're very helpful.
Same with Palantir. That was our top day trade setup for
the
today.
Discord. They're posting 100% right now.
Beautiful. Hell yeah. One thing about Tesla, like, it looked bearish at market open. It was kind of the bearish outlier. It sold off heavier than everything. And one thing with Tesla and how her personality works is when it's like kind of that bearish outlier like that, but then it shifts into running hotter than everything, it's about to absolutely squeeze. Because like when the algos chirp on Tesla, specifically Nvidia and Palantir, those three stocks this year, once that flip happens, it moves so quick and it shifts from kind of bearish neutral to bullish so fast. It doesn't really sit in that neutral zone. It flips from bear to bull. Like, I don't know. KT, you know what I'm talking about. You watch Tesla every day of the week. Like, you kind of got to be prepped and know exactly what levels you're watching on Tesla because it will flip so fast. So for anyone newer in trading, that's why a lot of people get burnt on Tesla, because it does flip so damn fast.
Oh, yes, I know this.
You don't say? No, I'm just kidding.
Jesus Christ, Tesla's like getting a blowjob from a rattlesnake some days.
What was it, 3 months ago? I deleted Tesla off my watch list and I grounded myself from playing it because I was getting burnt out. So, yeah, I'm not always right, guys. Go watch some old live streams of me getting annihilated on Tesla.
You know, Amy, though, I wouldn't be able to play Tesla as well as I do if it wasn't for you. 100%.
I appreciate that, Justin.
You know, a year ago, I was trying to play Tesla and I kept getting burnt and burnt. Remember how bad it burnt me a year ago?
I do. I remember.
Thousands of dollars. And, you know, I remember going over levels with you many, many times. And, yeah, and that's where I learned Tesla as well as I did. You know,
yep.
The last 2 weeks I've been trying to play stupid other charts, and I've lost a shitload of money. What did I do? Today I'm like, okay, I'm going back to Tesla and maybe Meta. And sure as shit, I knew what it was going to do. I got in. I'm up $1,000 on the day. I feel pretty good about it.
Tesla's like when it picks a trend, it sticks with the trend. And then once that trend's broken, I never go back to it. Like we made thousands playing Tesla from 290 up to 330 and back down to 300 when it was like a liquidity zone. Then it flipped into, that was kind of like the do not touch zone. It was trash playing in that level. And then it became, okay, when we break like 328 to 330, playing that bad bay up to 340 pays, kind of like we did today. Yeah.
When we get a 15-minute candle close above 340, I want to see us come up through 340 and then come back and retest 340 and hold on Tesla. And that bitch is going to squeeze back to 348 area.
Very, very likely could do that. I would agree with that.
I have a sell zone right here that we're just trying to get through, a sell order block that it's coming through, and it just chewed right through it. Into
SPY's getting hot too.
Yes, it is.
And Palantir had no real pullback. Palantir is just kind of chopping in the zone versus having pullback, which is pretty strong.
I actually told Once Broke Mama a few minutes ago when SPY took that big dump and then come right back. I said that was a bear trap on the SPY. That was a bear trap.
It got me.
And Milky was in puts. I actually sent her a message, said that's a bear trap. Watch for the three. I didn't say it on X.
You should have. I would have been like, I'm done. I'm just kidding.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I told her watch 342.50. Once it got through there and held it, it would take off and look at it.
It's my fault. I front ran my actual setup. So I didn't go in with a big position, so I'm not like super upset with myself. But normally I wait for breaks and retests, but that one I just had the break and I didn't wait for the
Yep.
retest to fully play itself out. So I
When I
got caught
yep.
front running.
Front running, like I have to tell myself that too. Now, literally in the Discord, when I post like a setup, I'll say to people, don't cheat your entry, meaning we have to wait for this entry because I do the
Yeah.
same damn thing. I'll see it and I'll be like, okay, this is exactly what it should do, and I'll just pop in and then get burnt because it doesn't play out. And yeah, front
Yeah.
running is probably my biggest weakness for sure. Day trading, I like to front run a lot, especially like breaks into the zones. Like
Yeah,
whether it's a high day or
exactly.
low day break, you just anticipate it's going to fall or push right through that level. And then when it doesn't, you're like, jumped in too early.
Yep. Dude, IWM is just barcoding. IWM is holding mid range and just barcoding, moving like absolute garbage right now.
I'm out of hood here, 46%. It's actually hitting 50 here, but I got out right before that.
NVIDIA new high day. SPY's heating up now. SPY hit a new high day and started ripping.
PLTR is going to be higher too.
Yeah,
VIX hitting its
megas are
4-hour
popping.
level.
Oh, Palantir's about to hit a new high day too. Oh shit. Here we
Basically,
go.
if VIX can't hold here, the market should absolutely pop because VIX is
Yep.
going to dump. But if VIX holds here, which it could, it's a 4-hour level. But it's got a gap below it, which the market would just send from here. Except IWM isn't doing shit.
I don't know, Milky. IWM looks like it could be consolidating for the next leg up.
It could, but
It
it's not
could.
doing anything yet.
I think though,
234.50
if the mega caps are running, I think IWM kind of sits a little bit stagnant. It could because the money might flow into the megas. We've seen that a lot. When IWM's super clean, the megas have been kind of shitty. And megas have been shitty the last 2 weeks. SPY has been atrocious to trade the last 3 weeks. And then
Yeah.
IWM's been so damn clean. You know, that's your ticker.
Yeah, she's
IWM's
my
had some
baby.
clean days.
Yeah, she has.
I'm going to take profits here on SPY and Q, in my opinion, over pre-market high and stuff. Like, yeah.
So usually when I see a Morobozu, like we saw 15 minutes ago, normally within like 3 to 4 candles, she'll kind of come back down and she'll sweep that liquidity. So I'm really curious to see if SPY is like just doing this thing where she stops me out and then she goes, here we go. This is exactly what you thought was going to happen. So we'll see. We'll see if that actually happens here because I'm going to be pissed because I did stop out. But it would make sense. We'll see.
Man, Tesla does look like it wants to keep going. I mean, it's been a 12-point swing already. But we know Tesla can give a lot more than that. So I'm not.
So I got into the 332.50s at 331 is actually when I bought into that, when it broke 331, which was the push through the 10 EMA on a 3-minute chart at 10 o'clock. I got into 332.50s, and then I bought 2 340s. Well, I've sold the 340s and I've sold 2 of the 332.50s. So the one 332.50 I have left that's deep in the money now is just kind of a runner. It's holding my 339.80 zone though, above it. So it could sit right here for a little bit before the next leg up. It could come in and test the 10 EMA at the 338 area and then go back up.
I trimmed some NQ a little bit more, but I mean, no reason to really get out of this. Still super strong and a lot of room up. Again, I'm not saying we get that full move all the way up to the next level because that's literally still 200 points away, but we can just, I mean, there's no reason to sell right now. So I'm still holding 2 more. I was at 3, cut 1.
I should have taken SPY calls down there. I knew that was a trap. I knew it.
Yeah, I did get I got stopped in this move initially at 9:10 Central Time as we dipped almost down to previous day, and then it just went right back up and gave us another retest, and that was kind of the fake out that I was looking for.
Yep.
It's like every day there's always a big sweep, and then the move happens.
So I had SPY calls originally earlier, like way earlier. I just a couple of them as like a starter, and those are now 100%. And I'm like, well, fuck me.
Nice.
What I took with size, well, not with size, but with a bigger size than that was the puts. And then I made money the first time, and then I retook them, and then that's when I got my butt kicked. So IWM is doing ass. It's doing nothing. So.
Q's and SPY, like Amy said.
Yeah, that Q setup that we saw earlier is absolutely playing itself out.
Yep.
SPY's playing itself out.
Apple trying to break higher. Microsoft's kind of ass. Google's kind of ass too.
Hood's right where I sold it at my finals.
Because we're coming off a couple days we did rebound pretty well yesterday, but a couple days of fear, honestly, a gap down over the weekend. We tried to make a pop yesterday. We had a red day last week. So a lot of anticipatory, are we going to sell immediately? I really like that we're not instantly pulling back from these levels, because like coming off of it being hot, I wouldn't be as excited about it, but coming off a week of like, it felt a little bearish overall, the sentiment of the market the last week, and then to get a nice pop today and not immediately have profit taking at the end of the first hour rip. I like that. I want to see consolidation here more than like straight profit taking, people looking to get out of positions they got dug holes in, so on and so forth. So consolidation here is definitely what I'm looking for.
Yeah, I'm open ripped from yesterday. Nuts.
I'm not in it, but ES is approaching a level, hoping it rips through. It doesn't bring us down on NQ, doesn't stop the party here.
Tesla's still flagging here.
SoFi announces their new Agentic AI ETF, AGIQ. Oh, baby, we got to look at that. I am a SoFi slut.
PLTR rolling over. It is just one candle, but
I might have to buy some just to say I own it.
SPY in the chat, you guys hitting 100%. Make sure you secure it. Finally, IWM to my level 23446. Jeez.
You're gonna need volume to get a fill. Yeah, it's got a little volume.
Come on.
I'm gonna buy some just to buy it, guys. It might take a little while to get filled. The volume's low.
Which ticker?
AGIQ. It's the AI ETF SoFi rolled out. And I love me some SoFi. So any new real ETF they're affiliated with, I like.
Are you pumping penny stocks on our spaces, Amy?
No, it's a $20 stock.
Okay. She's like, guys, there's big applications, governmental, and
the volume's 100 right now, but let's go for it, baby. I'm gonna find one of these days. I never lost money on penny stocks, did you know? Oh man, I lost so much money on penny stocks when I first started trading. Yeesh.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't like pennies.
I don't either.
Like
it's all I used to trade.
I had 10 grand. I put $500 into, 18 of them or whatever it was. one of them would double, the rest would just fade away. And I'm like,
Yep.
how can you do this? Like, I know Eddie was doing that a lot. Unreal.
Eddie was good at picking out the good pickers, though.
Yeah, because you
Yeah.
wake up to an offering or whatever. Jeez.
I can't tell you how many offerings I got caught in over the
Oh,
years.
That's the thing, is you can't control like what a
Nope.
company does. And then that's
Yeah.
what we've noticed recently, because a lot of the companies, they haven't been able to do shit for the last couple of years. So the moment they get volume again, they're like, okay, cool, let's disperse our shares. Let's do
Yep.
this. And they're trying to take advantage of the volatility that we're giving them.
Yep.
And then they wind up
Exactly.
fucking all of us. And we're like, oh,
Especially
damn.
especially a lot of the stocks. I won't name names, but a lot of the stocks that are pumped in other places, just be careful, because they're usually paid for posts, and they're doing all that just to pop it up so they could liquidate it and do an offering. It's just the reality of it. Soon
Yeah.
as anything catches, you want to be in before the volume catch, and then once it catches volume, out. I don't care if it rips 200 more percent. The second it gets any volume, if I'm in before that volume, I want to be out, because they do offerings.
Oh, yeah.
90% of them. I mean, I get it. If it was my company, I'd do the offering too, raising capital, but it
Yeah.
sucks for the investor.
Absolutely.
That's why those parabolic pushes, you have to take profits.
Yep.
Yeah.
At least take your principal out, for goodness sakes.
Well,
I
even
always tell people, if
AMC.
you see like 15-20%, it's like take your profit and like
Yep.
take some off, or at least set a stop from there.
Tesla's still good.
Even AMC does offerings every time it catches any sort of good volume.
That they hate that company. Like, the company hates itself. They're like, they're allergic to money.
Mhm.
My mom is actually funny. My mom's like a huge AMC bag holder.
That's hilarious.
She lost like 70 something K on fucking AMC. I'm like, what is wrong with you? She's like, everybody keeps saying it's gonna go back up. I was like, you're
My
so
dad to this
stupid.
day, he still asks me if I lost all my money yet because the stock market's rigged. You know, I paid for your immunotherapy all year, but
You're like, no, Dad, I figured the stock market out. Thanks.
90% here on my Tesla 332.50.
Let's go.
Oh boy, it's time to trim some more.
Dude, I'm literally kicking myself in the ass for cutting those original spike holes I had. But you know, she had a really nice put set up for me, because I have this my strategy kind of goes off of channels. So we had a bullish channel rejection, bearish channel rejection. We had it all, like a little X marks the spot scenario to the put side. We caught 30% on it, but the whole move was like 70-ish%, and then she caught that fat bounce that stopped most of us out. But then when she had that other little pull down, that's what I front ran. That second pull down is what I front ran. Like, so stupid. I'm looking at it right now going, you dumbass. Like, literally, like, you dumbass. Just, if you had just waited for that 5-minute close, you wouldn't have given that money back.
Yeah.
Stupid.
I feel your pain.
Yeah.
Rising wedge thing here on IWM. It needs to curl over 234.50 with volume, with the Maribozu, or this is going to drop.
She's just held mid-range and VWAP for an hour.
Yep. So I just posted that.
SPY is back in, about to break 50% retrace. I'm sorry, 618 from last week's high to low. We hit our head pretty much at the 5618 all morning. We got rejection, and now we're breaking through that 50% retrace, which is pretty big deal. Let me pop the chart into the comments here on X Spaces.
And Amy just posted a Fibs, like, go to the YouTube. She has a lot of Fibs classes, little.
I did.
Vignette
I'm building something
classes.
out, yeah.
He's building out a bigger one. The Skills Lab, I think it's 2 hours. Is still sitting there. And then if you want Milky's IWM stuff, not on Wednesdays, the link is also in her bio. So whatever.
What you building, Emma?
I'm actually going to, I was just about to say, but you don't give me the chance, that ARSENIC and I are going to try to do a Fibs class at the end of the year. Why can't can I comment on the spaces here?
yeah, you just post it and then go to share and click like post to space or something like that. Post to another 100%er Tesla. First it was born.
Banger, baby, banger.
Now it's Justin.
No, I can't post anything on the spaces here. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, I had that same issue last time. I was trying to figure it out. Maybe I'm just a
Yeah,
little
I
slow
can't
when it comes to
comment on these
technology.
spaces, KT. I don't know why. Like, I can't nest or comment on the spaces. FYI.
Okay. So when you go to one of any post and click the share, does it give you the option? It says, let me see what it says. Share to space.
Nope. Nope. Share via post, copy link, and invite via DM.
Let me go to yours then and try it as a host, I guess. Do you want me to go to your Fibonacci thread or?
I wanted to post this chart of the SPY here. Here, I'll post it in my channel right here. I can't even put a picture on that. Yeah. Like, I can't even like share and then I can't add anything to it. Oh, there we go. Hold on. Yeah, usually there's the little comment button, but instead it's got that plus sign where it's just to share the whole thing instead of comment on the actual. No, yeah, I can't add anything. That's so wild. It won't, yeah, I can't even, all I could do is straight post it. I can't comment anything. It's totally locked. I could just reshare and that's it.
You're saying an X post that you've already posted?
No, I just want to post a picture of the SPY, how it's breaking through the 50% retrace.
You have to post it and then click share. Like go to one of your old posts. If you click the little share icon, that arrow with the
No, I know how to share. There's something locked on this. I'm telling you, I can't.
You can't share any of your previously posted stuff?
I can share mine. I can't comment under this spaces right here. What I'm saying, like I can't comment anything on spaces so everybody just reading can see it. I can post on my own. Yeah.
Yeah. So post on your own and then click share to space. It'll be on this little jumbotron thing on the top of the space. That's the only thing I know how to do.
No, it won't. There's no share to spaces. It's like it's locked because on the other spaces I can do it. There's some feature. 100% I cannot share to spaces on this.
Just post it to X and then I'll click it. I'll share it to the space for you. Yeah, Hood and PLTR kind of topped out there. Tesla, I would be securing. You guys are hitting 90, 100% into the 340s. IWM losing this trend line that I posted in both Discords, Milky's and ours. It's getting under right now, like for puts. And under the last 3 minute is a doji on IWM. A lot of time on this candle, but
ES is trying to spoil the party on NQ, but it's not rejecting hard. It's just struggling there. So the fact that it's not ripping, flying off that level gives me some belief. But we need to clear 64 on ES.
Well, and
you let me know.
I just posted it. And the SPY in general, the 618 is 644.11 from last week's high to low. From last week's high to yesterday's low. So that's a very, very critical level here. Because if we break and hold 644.11 and let's give it a little leeway, let's say 645, we should have like over a 72% probability of going right back up to all-time high. So this is a critical level.
You forgot to say a bill breaker.
Shit, I just sold my Tesla on accident. The last one I had.
Shit.
Oh.
Good, Justin. I'm glad because it's pretty high up here.
You know what, KT? When I woke up the day after SoFi earnings and I realized that the week before I accidentally sold my June 2026s instead of my like next week SoFis, I like almost lost my mind. I've rebought them since then, but it's not the same. By the way, Tesla 135%, September 19th 55%, October 33%. What a pickup! What a bottom scoop pickup, baby. And I usually don't buy the bottoms like that. You guys know that about me.
Amy, Amy, Amy.
No, Amy, it's your birthday.
That was a nice one.
IWM's still not doing anything. She's had about an hour of just making these nice, pretty Christmas colors.
Yay.
She's just getting us ready for Santa. Thanks. She keeps holding this little mid-range. She's like literally holding. She's held VWAP now, what, for the last 20 minutes? Buyers and sellers are just fighting. They're like, nope. Nope, nope. No one's winning today. QQQ, SPY, totally different story. SPY can go suck my D. Just kidding. That was my fault on SPY. I front ran SPY. SPY's doing exactly what she always does, and I just front ran. I front ran the move. So that was my fault. Silly girl. Little 20 minutes sideways on her above pre-market high. Qs. Not really doing anything. VIX did hit that 4-hour. Let me see where she's at on her 4-hour. Oh, she's in her gap. I see you, girl. I think she's just stalling us before she fills that gap to 1622, which would be nuts. The market would absolutely fly if that happened. IWM seeing a curl below mid. Okay. Amy, what did you say your SPY level was? Was it 644.50? Is that what you said?
No, I was talking about IWM 234.50.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yesterday's high is 234.36. I've had 234.46 for a long time. We pushed above it at open when we were all like, oh shit, I wish we were in. And I know you got in some, but we've really been below it, ever since data. So to me, IWM probably only fades here. That's my guess. Qs is flagging here. We are getting into 90 minutes in.
Qs. Boring.
Yeah.
Usually right around that 10.
I was trying to get Ash to come in here.
She's been a mom. She's doing mom shit.
We've been watching and reviewing true crime stuff together, so.
Oh god. Did you figure any cases out?
Well, a lot of the documentaries are after they've been solved, but we're on board for it. This one is this high school catfish one. It's called Unknown Number.
Holy shit, that's crazy.
Yeah, Unknown Number.
Unknown Number? Okay.
It's absolutely crazy, Milky. You're gonna like freak the fuck out when you watch it.
Really?
Who said that?
Hunter. He's in my Discord.
I thought it was like a muffled mic. Yeah. See, everybody that has seen it is like, oh my gosh.
KT, I have so many comments.
Dude. That's what I'm saying.
There's our girl. There's our girl.
How is she not mad at her mom?
Oh, well, don't give it away.
Don't ruin it. Don't ruin it.
Don't ruin it? Okay.
I can't.
Milky,
These are the kind of people that I could just people watch. People watching should be an Olympic sport, and I'd be all about it. So many weirdos.
Y'all need to watch the Amanda Knox documentary too. It's like more of a movie style documentary, but it's really fucking good.
Okay,
it's
I
on
want to see
Hulu
that
right now.
I've seen it on my suggested.
I want to take. I know it sounds really crazy because IWM's still in this chop, but I'm gonna take these 234s, just to like 5 of them. Here, if I could get filled. I have a setup. Can I get filled? Let's see. No.
Yeah. So IWM, if you took those puts, you are doing good here. Got under that level. Let me type in. I'll type update.
Which ones did you take? Because I'm taking the 234s at I think a 43 fill.
For downside here?
Yeah. So, and I'll tell you why. It's not a big position, guys. I'm not playing a big position. This is a starter position. So the reason why I'm taking this is because I have a bearish channel break. I have a bearish channel rejection. I have a bullish channel break, and I have a bullish channel rejection with a level of support rejection. So that's what I'm playing here, especially with the VWAP rejection. So we took the 234 IWM puts at a 42 fill. They're at 45 right now, so up $3 a contract. The reason why I'm not in with a ton of size is because pre-market high is a potential hold, and she's just kind of been chopping in this range. So I'm not going to go in with size if she's not out of the range. This is just kind of playing my little setup, but she needs some volume. Please and thank you. All right. That was a $4 pump, and then right back to up $2. So we'll see. Let me type this out for my chat. Sorry, guys. If I get fucking bear trapped again, I'm done for the day.
Yeah.
Did I hear you're in SPY puts?
No, IWM puts.
Oh yeah, you're good. They're down to 232.80 anyway.
Yeah, to the pre-market high level.
Yeah,
that's the only reason why I'm not in with size is because I don't like that I have a level of support so close to it. Did I hear you were in SPY puts? Not again.
IWM's definitely the weaker one. Pushing. You're up 40% here from the 234.30 break, and the last candle, the body's way under too.
Yeah, we're up. If you got my fill, you guys are up about 15, 16%, maybe 20% now.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yeah, I agree with the chat. SPY, a little bit of a rounding top. Some candle body underneath the dojis on the 5-minute. Looking at 64392. Need over that level for bulls. Under, we could lose pre-market high and get to
there we go.
643.25. IWM getting a little bit of volume here.
Nice.
For the downside. Still a minute left on this 5-minute, and we're exactly there. We go. There's the volume.
Target hit.
Yep.
Okay, we're up 35% here. Target hit. So I am gonna trim. Target hit. I mean, obviously, I want to see it continue to flush, but that's absolutely spot.
Hey, Milky.
Yeah, babe.
There's a sell block right here.
Uh-huh.
When it dumps through this 233 to 233.60.
Okay.
You will fall to 233.40.
Okay. Can you make it happen now so I don't have to wait? I took a little bit off there at our first target. So again, guys, the reason why I didn't go in with size with this was because I don't like playing with size when I have levels of support so close to the trade that I'm taking. So I will absolutely trim at my first price target, which was pre-market high. I would say if you want to be extra careful, you could set your stop at break even. If you want to be like not a greedy piece of shit, you could set your stop at like 48, 40, 50 even. But you want to give the trade a little wiggle room to kind of play itself out. But we'll see what happens with this. We are up at this point, up 28%. I don't like the fact that she's holding our first price target, which was pre-market high.
You had buyers step in there big time.
Yeah, I know. They can go suck it. I hate them.
Wait, just give it a second because it could just come up and test the 10 at 234. You could just get a 234 retest here to 234.06 area for the next leg down.
Okay. Go back to that.
If you break back above VWAP, be out because it'll smoke you at that point in time because that'll be a change of character.
Oh, yeah. Well, every time we get like a nice pull down, buyers are just like, nope. Like that's what's happened twice already. So not necessarily on and particularly on IWM, but I just mean in the market itself with SPY and how we traded SPY earlier. That happened to us 2 times. Every time there was a nice sell off, buyers just bought it right up. Very, very low volume right now on IWM specifically.
We should do these spaces every day. I make so much more money.
We've gotten really good feedback.
So the 618 is at 234.01. Okay, now here's your. I told you it was going to come up and retest that area.
You did.
It hit 233.95 and then dump back off, just like I said it would.
It's like you're a savant.
No, it's just yeah.
Let's go. We're up 48%. Let's go, bitch.
Okay, here's your 2 down. Now watch for your 230 to go through the 233.50 area. You have to get under that, and it's going to have to do it pretty quick.
You try and trade alone, and you're so extroverted, and it's wonderful. I'm always like, why is he trying to trade alone? Maybe to focus, but
no,
yeah,
I do it because I have to drown out noise at some point in time.
Yeah, okay.
I've even talked to Amy about this. That sometimes I have to shut voices and Discord off,
right,
and drown out the noise a little bit.
I get that.
In your in your chat, I just posted. We hit the target, the bottom of the wedge bottom, Milky. So,
yeah.
Oh, your chat's baking too. This consultant person, the consultant. Who else?
I love it. Good job,
Come on,
chat.
233.60. When you get into the 233.55 area, trim some more and be careful right there. You could have buyers step in there.
SPY literally rejected. Check this out.
Can it keep going? Maybe I'll retake it.
I rejected my 644.04.
I just put it in main ARSENIC 643.60. No candle body above on the higher time frame.
We got 644.04 as a level, and then 643.34 as a level.
Are we rich? Can I quit my job now?
Oh, Rich. What's your job?
This.
Okay.
I'm up. Right now I'm up 45% on my trade, so I'm
You-
chilling.
I'm out. I got 43%. I was done.
I have what do I have? What do I have here?
Hood rolled over exactly what I said.
Honestly, I want to see it tap its 200. I wanted like a couple more pennies. Maybe I'm being greedy, but
Tap tap taparoo.
tap tap taparoo. I'm like, it's just the setup that I have. I call it an X marks the spot. You guys have probably heard me say it. It's like with this one in particular on IWM, what we had was a bearish.
It sounds kind of kinky. I'm
It
not
is
gonna
super
lie.
It's super kinky. We had a bearish channel. So we had a bearish channel rejection with a retest of that bearish channel level. We had a bullish channel break with a retest of the bullish channel, and we had a rejection of VWAP with a rejection of support. That's why I took this trade. So a nice little 45% trade so far on this. I would ideally like to see a little bit more, but the fact that we've seen so much strength in SPY and QQQ previously, and then the way that buyers have stepped in so often, I'm not super convinced that we're just going to see this massive flush, but that'd be super great because I still have some cons left, but we'll find out.
Like I said, I don't think you're going to get a big flush. You're probably going to drop into the 233.50 area, and that's when the selling's going to really slow down. You've got a hell of a zone there, and then right under that you got 233.30, and that's really what you had a hell of a change of character right there in pre-market.
Yeah.
And that's where I would be, which is your opening print area.
All right, 48%. We're about to tap our 200. We're sitting right above a demand zone, guys. Like literally, I would love for this to tap market open, that 233.27 level, or maybe even give us that opening range support level, and then find a reversal. But that's just me being a greedy twat. So make sure you guys are moving your stops up. We are up 48% on this trade, so you can move your stop up to 25, 35%, whatever you feel comfortable with.
Still going, Milky.
There's the 233.60, 233.58.
Woo, 65%. Let's go.
Hey, I'd start trimming some here, guys.
Yep.
I take another trim right here.
Trimmaroo.
I am not in this trade. I am just walking you through it.
I'm in it. And I don't mind you walking everyone through it while I just look at my contracts.
Okay, look, it hit that 233.55 and it just bounced back up a bit. Okay, you have buyers here. I should be watching a level 2. Oh. That's what I need to be watching is a level 2.
Ooh.
Guys, if you're in SPY puts, watch this area here. It's the level I have marked, 643.34.
Just used market. She just tapped opening range resistance here from before. So we'll see if she's going to use it as support or if she's going to reject and pull back through on SPY.
Actually, fuck this level. This level's trash. Why do I even have this on my chart?
It's because it's opening range resistance.
There's your drop through the zone to 2.
Yep.
So now you're under 250.
Go,
okay.
Bitch.
Now you've got a target at 23.25.
We're up 78% on this trade, guys. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, no stress. We traded our X marks the spot. We're chilling. Move your stops up. No one should be stressed out. If your butthole's puckered, you are over leveraged and you are hopefully rich while you're over leveraged, but don't do it again.
My butthole's puckered because you was talking about putting things in buttholes, and I don't like that.
It was just a thumb.
Come on, Justin. You know you like a little ass play.
Hey, yo.
You got fingernails. This guy is not going to die from ass and fingernail.
Okay, guys, we are holding that 233.50 level. I am trimmed and almost. If we get a close above this 200, I'll probably close out this position.
Yeah, look at that bounce right there. That's why I said trim.
Yep.
Holla.
Hey, Milky, I don't know if you had an order block right there. I have one between 233.46 to 233.30.
Okay. Let me look.
There is one there. I don't know who
On
that
SPY.
was. No, on IWM, there is an order block at that 233.38
Okay.
to 233.25. But buyers just stepped in at 233.50.
Yes, they did.
And they stepped in big.
We got that fresh low. You don't hold past that
No.
new low.
No, you do
you're
not.
out. New low, you're out.
Get in there.
Ooh, look at SPY. So SPY pulled below its opening range resistance level, went all the way down to VWAP, and then decided to pop back up. I want to see if she holds this opening range resistance and uses it as support now. Otherwise, ooh, look what she's doing.
I like calls here.
I know. I'm looking at this going, you bitch.
Especially if SPY closes this 64325, 54.
Okay, I'm stopped out of my IWM trade here, guys. Stopped.
Yeah, that 3-minute hammer candle on IWM or 5-minute hammer candle on IWM, a break back above this 233.80, you will get 234.
And it looks better than SPY.
It does. Let it come back. Hold on. Let it come back and retest 233.60. It has to hold that.
This is getting into the late morning chop to 2 hours in.
Yep.
I don't like trading
Oh,
past this.
shit. Okay,
there's now after it stopped me.
Yep, it is.
You bitch.
It cleared those buyers out.
Yep.
Good. Get exhausted, hoes. I'm just kidding. I didn't mean
it cleared those buyers out.
Can't long. Q's is still dropping and accelerating.
SPY is pulling through that opening range resistance level, pulling through VWAP. Holy shit, SPY. I see you.
Can't be a bull.
I see you, SPY.
Okay, there's the second
0.5. This is a 0.5 from today's move, so I'm not going to necessarily lean bearish here either.
Well, I have a trend line from the rollover high to here that has to get over. If it doesn't get over, I'm going to be a bear.
You throw that in chat, maybe, if you don't mind.
Yep.
I want to see low of day on SPY.
Oh shit!
I mean, it's not impossible if we lose this area right here.
Should we take these 641s for a third time at 33 here?
You have to get over this line that I just posted.
Oh,
got it. Okay, didn't see that.
So
here comes that 233.25.
Holy crap, Zola IWM.
Yep, it went through the zone. It picked up all the buyers. It trapped them, and now it's just now it'll dump off, and they're gonna have to close those positions. That'll get you your sell off to the 233.25.
That was if you guys are still holding, we got these at 42. They're at 78, so almost an 85% trade.
And
holy cannoli.
SPY got back to where that falling wedge broke out, that ascending triangle, whatever you want to call it. We finally pushed up after 7:30 a.m. an hour ago.
Mm-hmm.
Right back down to the orb high. We were tapping this all morning. We said we have to clear this, which we did. And then we just lost that whole push up.
I want to see it lose opening range support. What if it pulls through market open here, loses this opening range support level down at 642, like 39, 642.40 area? Ooh, it could get nasty. I almost want to take the 641s, but I'm like, I'm late. I'm late to the party, and I don't feel like chasing it. I would have taken them at like 25, not at 30, not at 32. But fuck, maybe I will. Who knows? I chased IWM, and that one worked out.
Right.
Damn, IWM. If she blows through this level of support that she's basically dancing on right here, we're gonna see probably opening range support hold on this candle. Holy shit, let's go.
Yay, I can finally hear you guys. That was
Are you
crazy.
rich? Who's rich?
Hell yes. So I'm looking for SPY specifically, 642.35. That's 50% retrace. That's where I would love to see us pull back to. We're pretty much there. That's the level I'm looking at.
If you're still holding the 234s and you didn't get pushed out like I did, you're up 115% right now.
Nice.
Yeah.
There's the loss of VWAP
Emma, you
SPY.
speaking on that previous all time high to the low?
Yep, till yesterday's
Okay.
low. Yep.
Gotcha.
Even PLTR rolling over here. IWM back to opening print.
Yep, so is NQ.
Holy shit.
Hey, there's that 633.25.
Volume is spiking here on SPY. Volume is spiking on SPY at this level right here.
Go team.
We just lost the 618 as well on today's low to high. So we could start to cascade a little bit here if we don't reclaim that.
5 seconds left. SPY trying to hold opening range support. She
I'm
actually
glad I
just
got
held
out of
it.
Tesla when I did, because it rolled back over, and now it's got to test that. It's got to hold that 340. I think that's going to chop there the rest of the day. In my opinion.
SPY and
I'm all good
IWM
with that. I'm
both
holding
just
all my
bounced.
swings still.
Eyes at the 7:30.
Annie, I was a weekly. I had a weekly.
Gotcha.
So yeah, it was a get in, get out. I am no longer holding weekly shit overnight. That's fucking stupid.
Unless it's 100% paid for, it is stupid. You get crushed unless it makes a massive move your direction.
Yeah.
You can't even open same price as you closed the day before. You're down at least 25-30%. So you can't.
I have a little baby account that had $60 in it that I bought a TSLL $13.919 call.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to let that one ride out because I'm hoping by the end of the week I'm over $100 in that account.
Yeah.
And then I'm just going to build that account from $60 on up just because I can.
Hey, if you took those
I can do that shit.
If you took those 641 calls that I was talking about chasing at 33, you were up about, well, let me see. Hold on, I can do math here. $16 a contract.
Holy shit. I'm guessing Trump just said something not great because this is some massive selling. Trump risk Fed credibility crisis. Okay, so he's trashing the Fed.
Go Trump. Crash it.
It was 14 minutes ago, so that makes sense. 14 minutes ago, and then we have spiking volume. So we're losing the 50% retrace as well on last week's low to highs. So it's pretty substantial here, guys.
Dude, this IWM trade, if you guys are still holding and you didn't push out like me, you're up like 130%.
Let's go.
I can't believe I got stopped.
This Spaces is absolutely goated.
It's so good. I think so. A lot of the traders that I have in my chat are a lot of newer traders, and I kind of like walk them through my trades. So I think sometimes this is a little confusing to them. But honestly, guys, like this is a chat full of goats right now. Like, and anything you've learned from me, just imagine having 3 or 4 other bodies who are just as good, if not better, at different things and learning different things from them.
Yeah. And I think there'll be more as like it slows down a little bit. I think there will be more teaching because that's kind of what we really plant ourselves in as well. I think just getting used to it because it's the opening print. So it's like there's a lot of different.
Hey, all you guys,
Tesla's.
All you guys listening need to go buy my book.
Listen to you, shameless plugs. Love it.
His book is good.
Every one of them, yeah.
No, I think it's great.
How much does your book cost?
I don't know.
No.
He's like, I'm gonna call out a SPY trade. You're gonna make $60 and half of it.
25% pullback on Tesla is right at 339, guys. So that's really what we want to hold.
Guys, I'm really watching this spot right here.
I wasn't talking
calls,
arsenic. I promise. I wasn't talking right there. Trying to finish it. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, 339. That's the level I'm definitely looking at on Tesla for a possible bounce. Tesla's holding much better than the SPY, which is exactly what we want to see. And then Palantir, Let's identify our pullback levels on that bad boy as well. Because if you've missed the dump, like I clearly have, I look against the grain, what held up the best, and then I kind of focus on those to look for meaningful levels for the next trade, or touch the next leg down on the bounce on SPY, whatever else. We've got 159 on the button is Palantir 25% retrace. Palantir is a perfect little bull flag right here as well. And if you look at both Tesla and Palantir, they held up insanely better than the broad market. So that makes me feel really good about continuation on these overall.
Where'd you
Not
go?
entries, not new trades. I'm talking continuation trades.
But we know we can't compare Tesla to the SPY or anything else because it's its own beast. It's always been its own beast. So if you're going to trade Tesla, you got to be careful with comparing it to the SPY because that snake will bite you. 100%
Tesla,
snake
yeah.
will bite you.
Well, Tesla moves the opposite of the SPY quite often. So
95% of the time it does. And yeah, you just got to be careful with it.
Am I rugging on Twitter, guys, or is it you?
Hitting 15% here, guys, if you took those SPY calls.
Then it must be me. Okay.
Yeah, we got a reversal doji on the 5-minute. This is big volume on the IWM 5-minute buying this candle. Wow, what the hell? 30 seconds in, and this candle engulfed the last one with volume.
oh shit, Arsic, I just realized Palantir bounced off that
I don't think they
long-term
can hear me.
25% retrace perfectly this morning too. I didn't even notice that part of the trade.
Yeah,
Is that what caused you to like it?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was looking at. So
Okay.
it wicked down past that 25% a bit, and then it
Yep.
caught like a huge volume candle, and I was like, yeah, fuck this, I'm taking it. I'm not gonna wait till VWAP because like
Yeah.
that buy up off that one
It
candle
was
down to
nice.
25% was almost like a $2 move on that one candle.
Yeah, I was saying the
And then the
bulls
volume
stepped
that
in
stepped
so
in, but
hard.
yeah, I
Yeah.
posted it. That's why I was like, yeah, you definitely gave me the lookout on it. But when I saw that, I was like, fuck that, I gotta take it. The risk to reward
I'm
there was
just seeing
solid.
that right
I wish
now.
I would have
That
held it
25.
honestly, but
It is what it
as soon
is.
as we got that doji, my problem is I'm so used to zero DTEs, and as soon as we got that doji, I was just like, yeah, I'm out.
Well, you
Usually,
can't,
anytime I
like
see a
on a
doji,
zero
I jump.
DTE, on a zero DTE too, that you would have had to probably absorb 50% of your profits on just that little bit of pullback. So,
Yeah,
and you're
that's why I
used to
said one
that.
day
So
at
I
a
get it.
time because like
Yeah,
I'm so accustomed to that it's like I gotta realize I'm in a weekly, you know.
I get it.
I'll get there soon enough.
Tesla just had a falling bull flag into the 340, 339 zone, buy zone, because there's an order block there that has turned into a bullish order block instead of a bearish. It fell into that and it bounced back off of it, and we're holding back above the 10 EMA again. So really, that's still going to be a good trade. I just think volume's going to dry up through the middle of the day here a little bit. And I'm not getting in anything else today. I'm out of everything until tomorrow. Except for that one TSLL call that's 919.
I think we have some nice volatility through the rest of the day with, Trump causing a little bit of a market pullback, and just good price action in general, clean moves. So, the pop fibs on, wait for the levels. We could get some volatility this afternoon. We'll see. I don't know. We shall see. Huge trades though, like played the upside and the downside. If you didn't make money between Milky and KT playing that downside, and Milky and KT and me playing upside, like I don't even know what to tell you.
Yeah, I put out the IWM downside chart, and then Milky got in 2 candles later. There was a lot of time to get into that one. That was pretty nice.
still low. It's still at the lows. Here, I'll post my update, I guess.
I'm like the crazy dog lady. I'll tell you what. At like 5 o'clock this morning, I let my oldest dog out. Literally forgot about her for like 4 hours. I thought she was under the covers sleeping. And then I go to let the other two out, and she's just standing at the door. I feel so bad. Oops. All right, I'm muting for a little bit, guys.
I think I'm about done. If we want to end it, it's been a great morning. Thank you, Milky, for coming by, and it's been great. I think she was struggling to get back up. I kept trying to add
Guys,
her.
we're hitting 22% on those SPY calls if you took them with me.
Right off that 50, too. Let's go, Arsenic. All right, you all. I'm jumping off, too. Love y'all.
Reversal
Bye.
doji, spinning bottom, bullish spinning top. Is that what they call it when it's at the bottom of a swing low on SPY on the 5-minute? So if you break this trend line, Arsenic, this is the trend line I posted earlier.
Yeah, we're hitting 30%, guys. I'm trimming here immediately. I'm trimming immediately.
All right.
Good job, everybody. We'll see you next week.
See you next miércoles. Speaking of miércoles, Wednesday, season 2 is out as of today. Go get your Wendy's Wednesday meal.
Ooh, yeah, I might watch that. I just finished last season. Or I mean, whatever, the last episode.
Yeah. A little cliffhanger.
Hell yeah.
All right. Love you guys.
I love you. Bye.
Later.